I'm Lara. I'm a sophomore, and I play volleyball, basketball, and lacrosse here at CA.
So, as a female athlete at CA, do you feel supported?
I think I personally do. I don't know if the adults have like a lot to do with it, but I think like kids, it's tough because if there's like a boys game going on or a girls game going on at the same time, like most people go to the boys game. So I think that's kind of hard from the community, but I think overall, like most kids here do sports, so like that's not really their fault that a lot of people have games, but I think in those situations where we both have games at the same time, like that's kind of hard. And I know my teammates in volleyball this year felt that they weren't supported, so I think just that, like, what's the word? Like that, like community of us all thinking that we weren't supported, compared to boys soccer at least, because they were doing well and we were doing equally as well, and we thought that they were getting much more recognition. And I think even though that wasn't necessarily like my idea, I think just the fact that it was within our team made us all kind of realize that it might have been happening.
How do you feel supported or not supported, like within, like you kind of answered, like to the CA community and like the CA athletics department?
I mean, I think the athletic department like tries its best to cater to all the teams. So I don't really know. I think I do feel supported, but I also don't really think about it.
Do you feel equally supported in all like three teams, like volleyball, lacrosse, and basketball?
I think they're all different because lacrosse only has one team, so of course like a lot of attention is on the girls lacrosse team. And I think volleyball, I think it was a surprise to everyone that we did so well, so I think people were like struggling supporting us because they didn't think volleyball was like a real thing or like even interesting to watch, or we could imagine that a CA team would go far. So
awesome. And for basketball and lacrosse, do you think that you and your male like counterpart team in those sports are treated equally?
I noticed last year, so this was at LCA, so I don't think this is necessarily CA's fault, but like our whole school was still there. So at the battle, they like called us the Lady Chameleons and then called the boys the Chameleons. And I think just that and how girls are always before the boys, and I don't know if that's like a bad thing or maybe I'm overthinking it, but it just feels like all the attention is on the boys, like the last game, you know, of the day, and like it's the deciding factor or something.
Okay. And why do you think that is, like about the Lady Chameleon and stuff?
I think definitely like the gender roles might have been different there, but I don't know why they didn't just say the Chameleons both times or just not say anything at all.
And how would you feel better supported, and what can Sue and the whole CA athletics department do to like help you feel supported even more?
We weren't getting featured on CA's Instagram this year when we had our trouble in volleyball. Like we commented on CA pictures and were kind of like salty and sarcastic, so it wasn't really the best way to handle it, but I think we didn't really get any answers, and they were just kind of saying like, oh, we'll try to fix it, and then it didn't really, they tried to like overcompensate. I don't know, maybe it's just me that thinks like boys soccer is like the big sport, but I think just like notice that that's happening, and yeah.
And then is there anything else you want to add?
Go green.